Gina, how you been? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I am definitely like a freaking old lady when it comes to Zoom. I do like all the generic things all the time. I'm so bad at it. At least I wear pants. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's true. Hanging in there.
Yeah.
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 You guys not doing anything for Easter?
We are. We're gonna have folks over. We had planned kind of a backyard picnic, and we moved everything inside premature in account of the weather.
Yeah.
Which means 16 people inside. So.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, what's planning on that? Fingers and toes.
Well, that'll be fun. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. How are you?
Well, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Hoping things get finished soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We're not.
It's probably.
If it's just the two of us, we're not yogaing, and I'm running down to get another cup of coffee.
I think it's just us.
Okay, let me go get some coffee. We'll have a few minutes of coffee talk, and let's do that.
Okay. Well, I can practice with you. We
Huh?
can do a little moving. Go get your coffee. We can do a little moving. So what's new?
Nothing, which is fine. That's totally fine with me. It's the end of the year. It's just crazy town, and it's just crazy town with work, which is good. And then just some family stuff that been having to run down to Florida and do some hand holding that I need to do. And I want to do. It's just hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah. So you have these reoccurring themes in your life. And you're like, seriously, wasn't expecting that. Like, how was I not expecting that if this is a reoccurring theme? Like,
I think right, the first couple times you go through something like that, you think, oh, okay, I'm through it. And then it comes up again. You're like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's over. And then it comes up again. You're like, wait a second. Right. What the fuck?
Right.
I thought this was over.
And I'm like an intuitive person. Like, why am I not reading the signs?
I know. I hear you. I've been thinking that myself. I've been wondering, like, maybe it's not that those lessons ever really go away, as much as I kind of hate that.
Right.
I hate to think that.
Right.
And I don't know, maybe they do. I don't know, maybe I'm just not old enough to know, but maybe it's just that, like, you just get really practiced at it. You know what I mean? So that, like, you bounce back quicker, or, your recovery time is shorter, or it doesn't throw you as much. I don't know. Like, I wonder about that.
Yeah. Because like you said, like I want to be this intelligent human who learns from their mistakes, learns from those things. And I'm just not.
Well, yes, you are. Of course you are.
I mean, I definitely see it clearer in the moment.
Yeah. Right. It's just like refining every time. Right. Just because we get through something, maybe that doesn't mean that we learned everything we were supposed to learn from that situation. You know, so then it like comes up again.
Yeah.
And and again, and there's those things that I mean in yoga philosophy, that we carry over from our previous lifetimes that we're still working on. I mean, that whole idea of karma. And so what you put out there really like comes back. And if you think about it from like a scientific standpoint of that energy cannot be created or destroyed, then like it has to come back. Like, you know what I mean? You put something out there, it has to come back. It doesn't matter. And so that in yoga philosophy, we say that carries from lifetime to lifetime. So you could be in these situations. I mean, I'm thinking about this a lot personally, like in these situations, kind of burning through karmas from who knows what, stuff that we just can't remember. And sometimes that kind of sucks to think like that. And sometimes for me, there's a little bit of freedom in that. Like, okay, well, it was just something I did before, and I'm just gonna, keep working through. I don't know.
I get
I've
it.
been thinking about that a lot too. I've been thinking about it a lot too, because I'm like, why is this taking so long? Why is this being so difficult? What have I done wrong to make this happen like this, And I mean, I don't know. I don't have any choice. I don't have any other, in a way, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know that I could have done anything differently and not be here. So it's like, you just keep swimming, right? Or like my teacher says, my yoga teacher, he literally says, you just keep dancing with it. Just keep dancing with it. I know. Right.
So tell me more about what's going on with your yoga. You've got a new teacher.
I do. Yeah, so I did a 500-hour training. Didn't I tell you this?
No.
Oh, we got Neha here. Oh, and then you can practice. That's okay. I'm going to move with you guys this morning on film. I'm feeling a little tight. A little tight and rainy in the body. All right. All right. Turn your palms up. Close your eyes. Start bringing your attention inward. Just start by connecting with your breath. And once you've made that connection to your breath, pull your attention up to the center of your chest. And then see if you can start to let the boundaries soften between you and everything else. You feel at one with everything in the universe. And then imagine all beings everywhere taking benefit through your practice, through this connection, especially those who are suffering. And then draw your attention up to the space between your eyebrows. Resting there with the sound and symbol of Om. Let's bring palms together at heart center. Take 3 rounds of Om together. Bow your head to your hands. Let's offer up our practice. Whatever it is you believe in, or for the good of something greater, without expectation in return. And then as you're ready, relax your hands into your lap. Lift the center of your chest up and take your chin to your chest. And start to breathe into the back of your neck. And then nod your head from side to side or interlace your fingers and add weight. Just add on in any way that feels right to you. One more deep breath. And then inhale, pick your head up on center, and exhale, take right ear to right shoulder. Relax your left shoulder down, breathing into the space where you're feeling sensation. And then again, add on here, any way that feels right, with a little movement or a little weight, maybe even just massaging where you're feeling the tightness or sensation. And then as you inhale, pick your head up on center and tilt your chin up to the sky. Open up the front of your throat. Good. And then using your fingers to add on, pull down, massaging from underneath one ear, all the way across the front of your throat to the other, pulling down underneath your collarbone. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale, pick your head up on center, release all that left ear to left shoulder. And take a deep breath, relax your right shoulder. Okay, and then a couple breaths adding on. And then as you're ready, circle your head around to the right. After 2 or 3 times to the right, go to the left. . After you equal that out, bring yourself back up through center. Take a little side bend. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and overhead. Left hip bone towards the floor. Relax through your top shoulder. Full deep breaths up the left side of your body, hip to armpit. Touching all of those little spaces right in between your ribs. And one more deep breath. Now let's walk it through center. So start to rotate. Left ribs down, right ribs lift. Find the right corner. Walk your hands out. Shift your weight back towards your sit bones as you fold out over your right thigh. One more big deep breath. And then inhale, walk your hands to center. Fold over both legs. Relax your head down. And with your attention, follow your breath. And up one side of your spine and down the other. Next, inhale, walk your hands back, roll up through your spine, switch the cross of your legs. And inhale, arms up. Exhale to the left. Sending your right sit bone down. Relax through your top shoulder. Focus on your breath. One more deep breath. And then let's start to rotate right ribs down, left ribs up, finding the top left corner. Sending your weight back as you fold forward. And then inhale, walk through center. Stay connected to your breath. And as you're ready, walk your hands back. Roll up through your spine. Roll over onto hands and knees. Find a tabletop position. And then take a couple rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, belly down. Chest up. Exhale, round your back. And let your head hang. Follow your own breath. One more round. And then just walk your hands forward, letting your chin and chest lower towards the floor. Getting heavy through your armpits. One more deep breath. And then as you inhale, just slide yourself forward onto your belly. And slide your right arm out to the right. Take your thumb in line with your nose and then roll over onto your right side. Back your left shoulder over your right. Relax through the front of your right shoulder. Imagine that you would just almost lay your armpit out flat on the floor. Let's take one more deep breath. And then as you inhale, gently roll yourself through center. Left arm out. Roll over onto your left side. And one more deep breath. Inhale. Roll yourself back through center. You just take both hands under your shoulders. Let's actually take elbows down. Take elbows down under your shoulders. Pull your chest through your arms. Push into your elbows. Keep your pelvis down. About moving your ribs forward. One more big deep breath. And then if you want to go deeper, lift your elbows up off the mat. You can catch the front of your mat or walk your hands forward if you need to. And again, keep your pelvis down. One more big deep breath. Exhale, release yourself all the way down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Push up to your tabletop. Step your right foot between your hands. And shift your hips forward. Take fingertips down, chest up. Let your hips get heavy like they would come towards your front heel. One more deep breath. And then just flatten out your left hand. Bend into your left knee. Reach back with your right hand. See if you can catch your foot. Turning towards the right, stacking right shoulder over left. If you can, keep moving your hips forward towards your front heel. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale, turn yourself back around to center. Let's just do that on the other side. So right foot back, left foot forward. Shift your hips forward. Fingertips down, chest up. As you exhale, release your right hand down. Reach back. See if you can catch your right foot. And then let's release your back foot. Step your left knee back. This time let's sit on your heels if you can. If you can, sit in between your heels. And start to go back. So be kind to your knees. Be wherever you need to be. Bring your attention up to the space between your eyebrows. Take 3 more deep breaths. And start to make your way back up. Bring your hands forward. Come off your knees easy. So just stretching one leg out behind you at a time, right on center. Bend and straighten your knee a couple times. And then do the same with the other leg. Let's take one more pose while we're down here. So bring your knees together when you're ready. Shift your hips back towards your heels. Reach back, catch your heels with your hands, and bring the crown of your head to the floor, forehead close to your knees. And as you inhale, push your head into the floor, lift your hips up and pull with your arms. Scoop out your low belly and then do all that again. So kick into your shins to lift your hips up. Push your head down so you're not sinking, and then pull with your arms. One more deep breath. And then release down. Take your hands forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a minute, paddle out your feet. Lift your hips right and left. Wiggle your shoulders out. And that feels good. One more deep breath. And then as you inhale, walk your feet up towards your hands. Bend your knees a lot as you get up there. Chest and thighs together. Reach around, catch the backs of your ankles. Relax your head down. And as you inhale, release your hands. Bring your hands together. Push into your feet. Squeeze your belly as you rise up. And all the way up. Reach your arms back. Take your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your torso up and out of your pelvis. And take one more breath. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor. Right foot steps back, or Pandora. Lower your knee down. Point your toes. Let's take the first version. Let's take hands to your front knee. Straighten out your arms. Push your shoulders back and then shift your hips forward. So starting to move into that back bend. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, hands down around your front foot, left knee back. And chest and chin lower to between your hands. Inhale, slide forward. Cobra, belly down, chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Take a long exhale. Right foot forward, left knee down. Thumb up to your front knee. Straight arms, and then bend into your front knee as much as you can. Push back. And release your hands down. Step your left foot up to your right. Bring your hands together. Push into your feet. Squeeze your belly. Rise all the way up. Go back a little bit. And then exhale all the way back down. Left foot leads this time. So left foot back, knee down. This time come all the way up. Take Kali Mudra with your hands. So interlace your fingers. First finger releases, left thumb over your right. Lift your hips forward. Try to take your biceps behind your ears. And then exhale, hands down. Knee back, chin and chest lower. Inhale, slide forward. Take the back bend, pelvis stays down. Exhale, hips up and back. One breath. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale all the way up. Same bind with your hands. Left thumb over right. And connecting with your offering again. And exhale, hands down. Right foot steps up. Inhale, hands together, rise up. Exhale all the way down. Right foot back. Knee down. Hands up. Same pose, Kapiyasana. And as you exhale, let's bring your left hand down on the inside of your left foot. Tuck the toes of your back foot and bring your front ankle underneath your knee. So you might need to shorten your stance a little. Right arm reaches straight up to the sky. And knee and shoulder together. Good. Circle your right hand down. Step back to your high plank. Bring your feet together. Scoop out your belly. Keep the back of your neck long. And exhale, hips back to downward facing dog. One breath, and then right foot forward, left knee down. Again, reach up, Tapasana. So point your back toes for this first part. And then as we move into easy triangle, the next one, bring your front foot back, tuck the toes of your back foot. Right hand down, knee and shoulder together. Push down to reach up. Inhale, circle your hand down. Step back for your high plank again. And here you can either take chaturanga or that knees, chest, and chin again. So lower down halfway. Inhale, further back bend, either upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And next inhale, right foot flat, left foot between your hands. Come up for Virabhadrasana A. Shoulders over hips. Feet bend in your front knee. And as you exhale, open up Virabhi. Excuse me. Open to the long side edge. And take a big inhale. As you exhale, front forearm to your thigh, right bicep by your cheek. And let's take the twist. So as you start to turn around, spin up to the toes of your back foot and lower your knee. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, palms together. Squeeze your low belly back, push into your palms, lift your chest up. And listen, big inhale as you come up. Let's open up to warrior two. So lift your knee up off the mat, open up to the long side edge, drop your heel. And take a big inhale. As you exhale, both hands to the inside of your front foot, spin up to the toes of your back again. Prep your lizard, so you can wiggle back and forth or side to side or bounce your hips down. When you're ready, you'll lower your back knee down and then see if you can come down onto your forearms. Maybe it's just your outside forearm. Maybe you can take your hands, turn your fingers in towards each other and start to lower down further. One more deep breath. As you inhale, walk back up to your hands. Step your left knee back. Again, your choice, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Take the back bend. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. I'd take a little bit more space in between your hands and your feet. Maybe walk your hands all the way to the outside edges of your mat, even grabbing the outside edges of your mat. And then just try to bounce your head down towards the floor. Some people might even be able to touch. I'm not very close. And take one more breath here. And then as you're ready, release the outside edges of your mat. Spin your left foot flat, step your right foot between your hands. On that, Virabhadrasana A. And as you exhale, open up Virabhi. Next, exhale, Parshvakonasana, front forearm down, left bicep by your cheek. And as you inhale, spin up to the toes of your back foot, lower your knee down. Let's take the twist. Hook your left elbow. Look over your back shoulder. Let's get ready for that big transition up. So shift your weight a little bit forward. And then tuck the toes of your back foot if they're not already. Big inhale. Lift your knee up. Keep the deep bend in your front knee. Lower your back heel, open into warrior two again. Just one big inhale. One long exhale. And then hands down on the inside of your front foot. You can toe heel your right foot a little to the right. Take whichever wiggles or bounces you need to get ready for your lizard. And then when your hip feels ready, lower your back knee, point your back toes, and start to come down, trying to bring your chest below your front thigh. Try to keep reaching your ribs forward, just like when you do your baby cobra. Keep your attention inward, space between your eyebrows. One more big deep breath. Walk up to both hands. Step your knee back. Take the transition. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Take a long exhale. Left foot forward, right knee down. Come up for that Kapayasana just for a breath. So interlace your fingers, reach back. And as you exhale, hands down. Left knee back. Transition through for the other side. And right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, come up. Interlace your fingers, reach back, take a breath. Exhale, hands down. This time, step up. Hold it. Bend your knees into your chest. Touch the backs of your ankles again. Try to hide your forearms behind your shin, your calves. Scoop your belly back, relax your head. Release your hands, bring them together, push into your feet, rise all the way up. Good. Take the standing back bend, so hips forward, biceps back, chest up to the sky. Squeeze your glutes. Good. As you exhale, stand up and close your eyes. Keep your hands at heart center. Focus on the space right at the center of your belly. As you inhale, draw your breath and your energy and your attention up to the space between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, return to your belly. 2 more times like that. Inhale up. Hold it for a beat. Exhale, return. Last time, inhale. Exhale, return. And open your eyes. Set your gaze out in front of you, somewhere not moving. Shift your weight over into your left foot. You can take any balance pose you want. So you can do tree with your foot anywhere on the inside of your, excuse me, your left leg except your knee. If you want to reach down and do the prep pose for the balance posture, you can catch the outside edges of your foot and keep your chest and thigh together. And extend. Your choice. One more deep breath. And then wherever you are with it, bring yourself back out with control. Good. Reset. So shift your weight over into your right side. Push down into your right foot. Reach up at the center of your chest. Once you feel balanced, lift your left leg up. And your choice as to what you do with it. If you're taking the modification for the other posture where you're catching your foot, keep your chest and thigh together. And then gently release. Bringing yourself back out. And bring your toes and heels together at the top of your mat. Take Kali Mudra with your hands again. So all fingers interlace, first fingers release, left thumb over your right. Reach your arms up and shimmy your biceps back behind your ears. Lift the center of your chest up and then start to sink your hips back. So scoot your butt out behind you. Keep your arms up. Lift your weight back. Lift your toes up off the mat. One more deep breath. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor. Let's try the arm balance. So separate your feet. Yeah, let's take Malasana first. We're here. Separate your feet. You may need to turn your toes out. You'll kind of know. Sink your hips down in between your feet, your heels. Try to walk your chest between your thighs. Bring your palms to heart center and then push back with your arms so that you're trying to lower your tailbone and lift your chest. And then when you're ready, let's take your hands to the floor, shoulder width distance apart, spread your fingers wide. And lift up and then bend at your elbows so that your shins and your upper arms make like an X. As you come forward, your upper arms will just be parallel to the floor. And then you lift your feet up and just balance on your upper arms. Nice. Whenever you've had enough of that, just step yourself back. You can hop back if you want. And rest your chest on your thighs, forehead to the floor. Take one more deep breath. And as you're ready, come up and sit on your heels again, if you can. Or sit any way that you need to, if that hurts your knees. And then we'll reach right arm up to the sky. You can prep this a little bit if you're stiff like me and you need to. And catch your elbow, reach over to the side. And then your left arm is going to go behind your back. If you can reach back and bind hands. If you can't bind hands, you can just catch your shirt or don't have the strap. Good. Think about reaching your tailbone out behind you. Chest up to the sky. Rest your head back into your arms. Don't lean forward. Your attention inward. And then gently release. You can reach your arms out. And then let's go the other way. Left elbow up, hand between your shoulder blades. When you're ready, reach your right arm behind your back. Try to turn your palm up and catch. One more big deep breath. And then gently release. Excuse me, I know that's loud. Let's come through and do Baddha Shirshasana. So your bound headstand practice, whatever that is for you. Do rabbit again, which we did earlier, catching your heels. You could just interlace your fingers, bring your head down, push into your elbows, and play with lifting your knees up. Or if you can, you'll go all the way up. So any way you want to get there with both legs, you can do the one leg over. Play with your balance here. As your abs start to prepare to come down. And rest in your child's pose. And as you feel ready, make your way onto your back. Any way you want to get there. I'll take shoulder stand. So you can catch your knees and rock yourself back, or lay down and lift your legs all the way up to the sky. Elbows and shoulders close. Push into your upper arm. Squeeze your glutes. If you can, bring your attention inward, lifting out the space between your eyebrows. And then as you exhale, start to take your toes to the floor behind your head. You can bend your knees. You can keep holding your low back. You can interlace your fingers or even catch the outside edges of your mat. Gently engage your low belly. One more breath, and then as you release your hands and start to roll down, let's rock up and into Navasana. As your hips come down, lift your chest up. Okay, just take a streak of breath. So this is a forced exhale and inhale through your nose. Both forced, both through your nose, short and fast. Ready, steady, go. And exhale, release all the way down. Let it go. And then when you're ready, bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Lift your hips up enough so that you can wiggle your forearms underneath you. So palms down, thumbs together. And then stretch your legs out again. Bring your heels together and your toes apart. And as you inhale, push into your elbows. Lift the center of your chest up and then lower the crown of your head back to the floor. Focus at the space, the base of your throat. Spread your ribs apart wide. Keep pushing into your elbows. Next, inhale, push into your elbows, come off the crown of your head, lay flat. Pull both knees into your chest. With a knee squeeze. So keep your right knee in and stretch your left leg out long. Take the stretch first. So relax your shoulders. And as you're ready, round up and try to bring the bridge of your nose, the curve of your nose, right towards your knee where they fit. So round up. And now try to stop pulling so much with your arms. Try to keep the connection. And then see if you can let go. Hold it, one more breath. And then exhale, release down. And then switch legs. Right leg out long. Left leg in. Take the stretch first. And then when you're ready, round yourself up. And start to loosen the pressure of your arms. So engaging your belly more and more. And then release. And release all the way down. Pull both knees into your chest. Take a breath, and as you exhale, round yourself up. Eyes towards your knees. Squeeze your belly, and then start to loosen the pressure of your arms. See if you can release. Keep the connection. And exhale, release everything down. And bring the soles of your feet to the floor, windshield wiper your knees. And then stretch your legs out. Reach long from fingertips to toes. And then as you exhale, I don't know, maybe an inhale will work better for you. Let's come all the way up. So lead with your arms, a little bit easier, biceps by your ears, a little bit harder. All the way up and then all the way over. So bend your knees into your chest. If you have space between your thighs and the floor, then wrap your arms underneath, catch opposite elbows. Relax your head all the way down. Scoop your low belly back. Focus at the space around your tailbone. more big deep breaths. And then as you're ready, release your bind. Roll yourself up and over onto your knees. We're going to take Ustrasana. If you want to do a different back bend, this isn't for you today, that's okay with me. The one I'm going to cue. So tuck your toes if you know you need to. Make your heels higher. Start with your hands on your hips. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes in your pelvic floor. Lift your chest straight up to the sky. When you go up as far as you can, then start to reach back. Reach one hand back for your heel and the other hand. You can catch your feet. Push with your arms, hips forward. Breathe. And one more deep breath. And then kick into your shins. Take one hand to your hip at a time. Push yourself forward. And stay up. Reach your arms over your head. Fingertips to the sky. As you inhale, inhale from your fingertips, down your arms, into your heart center at the center of your chest. So inhale. And then hold it there. Imagine yourself face to face with God. And exhale from your heart to your fingertips. And circle your hands back around to your hips. Do number 2. So inhale, lift up, squeeze your glutes, reach back. Take deep breath. And then inhale, kick into your shins to come back up. As you get shoulders over hips, reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale, fingertips to heart. Hold. Exhale, heart to fingertips. Hands back to your hips, last time. Inhale, lift up, squeeze your glutes in your pelvic floor, reach back. See if you can maybe go a little bit deeper on this last one. Inhale, kick forward to come up. Last round, spiritual breathing. Reach your arms up. Big inhale, fingertips to heart, hold. Face to face with your creator. Exhale, heart to fingertips. Head, take your hips down to your heels. When you're ready, move into your child's pose. And keep your attention focused at the space between your eyebrows. And then, as you're ready, roll yourself up. And then just sit to the left of your heels. Cross your right foot over your left thigh. Either catch your knee or hook your elbow to the outside, twist to the right. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, walk your right hand over to the left behind you. Think about that little back bend, that little cobra in your upper chest. And look as far over your back shoulder as you can. One more deep breath. And then inhale, look center. Release your twist. Let's just cross your knees. So if you can close the space between your thighs, or just kind of relax your knee down, and then just fold forward a little bit. So rest your chest down on your thighs. Relax your head and neck. And then inhale, walk your hands back, roll up through your spine. Switch your legs. Left heel will come in towards your glute. Right heel will come in towards your glute. Left foot crosses over. And start with your twist. Turn to the left. Lift your chest up. Find that baby back bend. And then as you inhale, look center, and exhale, release. And see about closing the space between your inner thighs or just relaxing your knee down. And then walking yourself forward, resting over your legs. And then as you're ready, walk your hands back, roll up through your spine, unwind your legs, and roll yourself down. So anything you need to do to prepare for your Shavasana? Take a big inhale through all the pores of your body. Imagine bringing in the best of what you need. And then as you exhale through all the pores of your body, releasing any tiredness or tension or whatever it is you're ready to let go of, thought patterns. One more, just like that. So inhale, recharging through all the pores of your body, best of what you need. And exhale, releasing through all the pores of your body. And then let go of your breath. Let go of your body and leave them by themselves. And as you relax back into the floor, just crawl your attention inward to the right side of your heart, your spiritual heart. Rest there with your higher self. So allowing yourself to be unbothered by mental fluctuations, physical sensations, sounds outside. Gently start to bring your awareness back into your body. Taking little movements first, wiggling fingers and toes, wiggling ankles and wrists. And as you're ready, stretching long and eventually making your way up to a seat, no rush. as you get up to a seat, find a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take your left first finger and thumb together of your left hand, other three fingers together, and then palm up or down on your left thigh. So right hand, first two fingers down, last two fingers up. There you go. Turn it towards your face. So try not to touch your face with your fingers as we move through. We're going to do 6 rounds of the no holds alternate nostril breathing. So take a big inhale, exhale all the air out. Close your right nostril with your left thumb or with your thumb. Inhale through the left. Close both nostrils, so use your ring finger. Open the right, exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close both just for a second and then open left, exhale. That's 1 round. Let's do 5 more. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. 3 more rounds on your own breath, just like that. As you finish this last round, lower both hands into your lap. And try to keep your attention inward. And pick one place where you're going to return your attention to. So it might be a mantra. It might be the sound or sensation of your breath. And typically in this practice, we focus on the Soham mantra that occurs naturally in your breath. So in every inhale, there's a So, and every exhale, a hum. It doesn't really matter. Wherever you focus your attention, anytime you notice that it's moved away, bring it back without judgment, without worry, as many times as needed. Gently bring your awareness back. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Bring your hands back to heart center. Back to your offering. And let's end with 1 round of Om, 3 rounds of Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Breathe with ease. Namaste. Oh, and for this practice, I'm supposed to say, be receptive to the grace of God. They're both nice. I was distracted by my throat. Thanks, guys. The sun has come out.
It's not here.
It's not? Oh, I've got a little sun.
Yeah, it's like really green. Everything is so beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Hopefully it stays for you, Gina.
Yeah. It better rain.
At this point, now that you moved everything inside. Yeah, I hear that. I know. I have that rooftop class tomorrow. I don't know if you saw, but I'm teaching that rooftop class. And I'm like, is it going to get rained out? Like I got rained out at Colony Square. I get rained out at the rooftop. I hope not. We'll see. They said there, though, that they have conference rooms we could move into. So maybe it won't get canceled completely.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
Hope you guys have a good Sunday. Thanks for being here. Thanks for letting me practice with you.
Ditto. Thank you.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.